Hey guys, so I'm up late, I'm sick. Angel posted a link to some guy on Twitter that did this, so I'm going to see if this works. Famous last words, right? Let me send this over to Facebook real quick, and then we'll get started on this. Hold on. Just bear with me for a little bit. Not that anyone I know is awake, because it's midnight. But just in case, other side of the world, I guess. So anyways, what happened was I saw this post. So turning dry transfer decals into waterslide decals. So let's grab my box of decals, and I've been building for a lot of years, so I have a crap ton of decals from all over the place. Most of these are waterslide decals because I enjoy using waterslide decals. A couple of these are printed by friends. Some are from Bandai, like this. Some are for third-party companies, like this right here. And there's car decals. There are military decals. Just a box of freaking decals. So I fished through here earlier and grabbed a stack of I grabbed a stack of dry transfers that you can see a lot of them are still in the damn bags. It's completely sealed because I really don't like using these. I will use them, like case in point over here. But in general, I refuse to use these. Came across this, which it's a stack of dry transfers that would have been perfect for my Visitors project. New how to remember that they're there, but I didn't, so I used a completely different set of decals for that. So I guess I'm going to experiment here. So first step is let's pick a decal to use. So I've already kind of used this dry transfer decal here sheet. At least I think it's a dry transfer sheet. If I pull it off, yeah, this is a dry transfer sheet. So let's fiddle with this a little bit. Hopefully the light's not reflecting too badly off these. It's plastic off this, so it's gonna be kind of crappy. So I'm gonna kind of shuffle these off, so I don't make too big of a mess. I want to keep the one I want to mess with. Now, next step is decal paper. So I have a stack of decal paper, and this stuff is kind of old, hopefully not too old. Clear decal paper. This is meant for ink jets. So you kind of print decals out on an inkjet, and that's what it's used for. This is a clear decal. So what sucks about printing on an inkjet is I can't print white. So I'm gonna use a little corner over here, and I'm gonna apply some tape to this. So hopefully you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. and this will sort of make sense. So some low tack tape. Now, so a tool to kind of rub these decals onto the surface. So I'm just going to use a my multi-tool, which is my skewer here, sharpened skewer. So I'm going to kind of look closely. I'm just going to do this entire sheet. I'm just going to carefully rub the entire sheet. And break my skewer, which is fantastic. That's what I wanted to do. So I can already see that dry transfer is transferring to the decal sheet. So I can see it lift off the plastic sheet that I have here. Let's continue going. I'm just going to try to transfer this entire sheet over as best I can. The reason why I don't like using dry transfers is because they tend to, it's hard to align. Well, for me, I have trouble lining this up properly on some of the smaller parts. Some of the curved surfaces is a little hard for me to line this up. Excuse me. And yeah, I just never had any real luck with them. Some people swear by them, and that's great. If you're good with using dry transfers, by all means. I mean, they look really nice if you get them working. But I haven't had much luck with them, and I've always enjoyed using waterslide decals because my work time and ability to move around and shift the decal where I want it to be has always been, beneficial to my work flow. Actually, I'm gonna keep these damn things on. It's easier for me to see that the decals are rubbing over. Now, if I cough, yeah, again, I'm kind of sick right now. I don't have COVID, but I do have a sore throat and a little cough. So bear with me if I go into a coughing fit or something. Okay, that's transferred over. Okay, I think I'm successfully transferred over. So I'm gonna carefully peel away my masking tape. put that away. Now this is kind of a quick and dirty what I'm doing here. Again, I've not done this before. It makes sense what I saw from just the quick picture I saw, and let's see if this works. So I'm just going to lift off that decal sheet, and there we go. You can see that the decals have, oh, it's not even focusing, damn it. So let's get a finger back there and let's see if you could focus on that a little bit better. So you can see that decals have successfully transferred over. What I would typically do now is I would spray this with a clear gloss just to kind of seal this into decal paper. But you know what? Interest of time and sake of, you know, trying to get this to work, I say let's go ahead on and try this. All right. So I'm gonna apply some water here. Little napkin, move that out of the way. Get this out of the way. And let's cut a little decal out. So since we're gonna be experimenting, I don't wanna waste a good decal, so I'm just gonna try to cut out the Bandai logo here. My version 2.0 MS logo. This seems like a waste of decal paper because I'm trimming away, but for the sake of this, it's not even on there very well. Son of a bitch. I'm having some lifting right there. So again, I would recommend clearing this with spraying a clear gloss over this first before continuing on, because that kind of seals the decal in there. It also gives it a little bit of thickness to it, which can kind of hurt you if you want, you know, a painted on look. So you'll have to do a little bit of gloss work to get that in there. So trusty spoon, I'm just going to use the shiny side here. Let's grab a where's my trusty tweezers? Oh, this is probably going to fail miserably, which is great. Let that decal sit and work a little bit. Now, if this works, see, you can see on this piece that I left a little bit of decal in there. I didn't rub it all the way off, which, you know, kind of sucks, because I lose out on that. But I guess I could replace that and, you know, kind of rub that down. But, you know, effectively, all these decal sheets I have here, or these dry transfers, I could just put them onto a clear decal sheet here like this, and I have a whole sheet of decals that I didn't have before, or waterslide decals I didn't have before, but now I do with these, which is, if this works, this would be really cool if this works. Okay, decals still sitting on there pretty good. I would laugh if this wasn't actually decal paper and this is regular glossy paper. Famous last words. Give it a little bit more time. Let's see if it moves around a little bit. Yeah, there it goes. It moves. So let's do it on the curved side. Put that decal right there. That's not, well, it's probably because this is an old decal. So I'm going to use a little bit Mark Setter. Shake this up a little bit. Mark Setter is a glue. So you put this down, you apply your decal on top, sit it down a little bit. Sit down, damn you. Again, this is an experiment. So if this fails miserably, yeah, that serves me right? So what it looks like it's happening is it doesn't want to sit on the surface well, and the decal is kind of lifting up a little bit. It's a good thing this is just experimentation, right? Otherwise, this would, in theory, this should work. It's curling up. All right. I'm gonna chuck that piece. I'm gonna go with another piece. Let's go with a smaller decal bit, and hopefully that will work. So I'm gonna grab let's see here. Let's grab the Xeon symbol over there. Okay. Try number 2. So I have my Xeon decal right there. This one just didn't want to sit on there. Well, it's curled up completely. No matter how much, I guess I should have put it on this side. But this curled up completely. So this seemed like it didn't really work well. So maybe I really should spray a clear gloss over this just to make sure that decals are sealed in there and well adhered to the decal sheet here. So you can, if you look at it, you can see that the the decals is, or the dry transfers is sitting on top of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and run over and quickly spray a clear gloss over this. So I just rattle canned this. I sprayed a clear gloss on this, and we'll let this set up a little bit. It should really, we should let this stuff cure before we mess with it. It smells lovely in here now. I'm gonna try moving this decal over. Okay, experiment number 2. Let's prep the surface with some Decals soft mix solution. Oh, look at that. This is actually, oh shit. Famous last words. Come on, work, damn you. Okay. That actually worked pretty well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of dab this a little bit. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a horrible mistake. Now it's stuck to this. Paper towel. It's the other side of that decal paper that's really sticky. Yeah, interesting. So, you know, learning as I go here. So we're gonna not dab it. Son of a bitch. I should just let it freaking dry. Okay, I'm using the decal setting solution, or yeah, to kind of paint on the surface and smooth out some of the rough edges. So you can see that it looks like that. I can't see what the hell I'm seeing, so let's see if I can put my hand and you can see kind of that decal there, sitting there on top of the surface. I mean, it works. I mean, the idea works. Now, how this decal, well, again, it's also the quality of this decal paper I have here might be kind of, old. I don't know how many years I've had this decal paper. Probably a lot. But ideally, after clear glossing this, that should at least remove the stickiness from when the water hits it from that side. So let that kind of dry a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna broadcast this for, because ideally the test is complete, right? So right now I have a Mark Softer solution. So this will help, soften the decal edges. I'm gonna let that sit and dry. But you get the idea. I mean, it's kind of a cool little trick. Repurposing some of dry transfers that some of you guys out there, don't use dry transfers, or rely on water slides, and you have a pile like I do of these dry transfers, and now we could kind of repurpose it. Just buy some clear decal paper, and there you have it. This is kind of dry. I mean, let's tempt fate. Let's do this. So I've already sprayed a little bit of clear gloss over this. So that's only been a few minutes, right? Like it's dry enough. Famous last words. So let's cut a little bit more around this decal film. So I have my little Xeon symbol there. You can see that. It focuses in on this. Yeah, there we go, kinda. Keep in mind that it's just been clear coated, so just dip it in water slightly and drop it there. This would help release the decal from the film, and we'll see if we run into that curling issue that we had with the Bandai decal, which is completely curled up right here. This is useless. Okay, I don't want it sticky. So ideally, when you clear coat that, using a lacquer-based clear coat and you're sticking it in the water, I had to clarify that. I would recommend using a lacquer-based clear coat or an enamel-based clear coat, because these are water slide decals. You're soaking them in water. If you use something that's water soluble, it might defeat the purpose. Ideally, you want to let this completely cure first. But in the interest of fun, failure, and experimentation, I didn't wait for it to fully cure. You should wait overnight at least. And I keep poking at this. There we go. It's fairly ready to go. Get my trusty spoon. You can barely see what's going on. There we go. So now that this is on the surface, I can lay down some decal setter. Now I'm going to try the same thing I did earlier with pressing this down and seeing if it sticks. Oh, it doesn't stick to that decal paper. Didn't stick or stick to the paper towel, which it did earlier. So you can see that bit. Let's see. Make sure I get this in focus. You see that decal is on there now. Hopefully, it's tiny little decal right there, and it looks pretty good. I mean, seriously, it looks like a standard water slide decal that I would put on any I picked up from anywhere. So now I'm not going to be overly butthurt that my gunpla kits come with water slide, or my gunpla kits come with dry transfers, because I will use them now. That's kind of cool. This is actually very, very cool. I mean, you see that there? That's Decals a softening solution that's on there. So quick little video going live. Hopefully people will wake up and check this out tomorrow. And I'm sure some of you guys have already seen this somewhere out there. This is not new. Copied the idea from someone from Twitter. Angel posted it up. So it's new to me. And I'm always up for experimenting with things and seeing if, you know, what I see online actually works. And this actually works. Well, to the point that, you know, I will check this tomorrow and see, you know, if the decal has magically completely disappeared from here, melted away or whatever. It shouldn't. This looks very promising. This is pretty cool. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any questions, post up, and we'll try to answer this tomorrow as we go on and continue playing with this idea here. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and catch you on the next stream.